So in bringing this section on the first 60 to 90 days to a close, let's just rapidly go over the daily routine. For argument's sake, let's say the day starts at 12. The baby's going to wake up as soon as they're hungry. They're going to cry and wake you up. Don't wake the baby up to feed them until they cry to be fed. Then you're going to need to get the food prepared, bring it over, feed them, burp them, change their diaper, and put them back to sleep. Then you're going to try and get some sleep yourself, and this is going to repeat a few more times until you have to go to work. Whether it's mom or you during the day, this is going to continue. At some point, you're going to need to give them their vitamins if the pediatrician has specified to give them liquid vitamins. The other thing you're going to have to remember for the first 14 days or so is that the belly button is going to need to be disinfected. The pediatrician will give you the disinfectant you need to use. It's really fast and really rapid, but you got to run a Q-tip around it, and then after about 2 weeks, it'll just fall off and you're all good from there. Also, every 2 days or so, you're going to need to wash the baby. Pick a good time during the day to do this, preferably right before you want to put them to bed at night because it'll help them sleep longer. The other thing you're going to want to do is set aside a time when you can just enjoy being with your baby. You're not doing a bunch of other stuff. You're not worried about work or other things. This is best right after they've slept and right after you fed them because they tend to be in a good mood. So have a camera around and use that time wisely. Finally, when that's done and the baby's just started to go into the night sleep cycle, you're going to need to round up all the dirty bottles, get them washed, get them sterilized. You might need to make barley at this point, so do that, and then you're going to need to make sure you have at least 5 bottles ready for the night. Because if you don't have food ready and the baby's hungry, it can be a really bad experience for both you, mom, and the baby. Next, every few days you're going to need to wash the clothes depending on how much you've purchased and how often you wash them. So just remember that needs to be put into the schedule. That's pretty much the daily and bi-daily thing that you're going to need to do. Next, weekly, the only thing you're going to need to add to the weekly schedule is the fact that at some point you're going to need to go shopping for groceries, diapers, and baby supplies. So just figure out a good day of the week for that and go do that. Whether you do it with mom or by yourself is up to you and mom. Remember, the baby's not going to go out of the house for the first 40 days, so probably mom will be at home with the baby while you go shopping. As for the monthly routine, it's pretty much the daily and weekly just repeated. The only thing you need to remember is that the pediatrician is going to want you to come visit so that she or he can check out the baby and give them their first vaccinations. Make sure you get the vaccination card filled out because that's important evidence. Don't forget to add in your schedule somewhere, putting together photos and sending them to friends and family. You can do this once a week or once a month, but have it in there because it's important for your family to see your kid growing up. That pretty much covers the highlights of what you need to remember on the daily, weekly, and monthly basis for the first 90 days. If there's anything else, it's probably covered in the other videos as well as the specifics. But I hope you've learned something, and I hope this has been able to reduce a little bit of the worry and stress associated with the first 90 days of having your baby. And thanks a lot for watching The Clueless Fatherhood.